Hi, I'm Weston. I love talking about the Rangers, and I'm here to talk about Game 73 of the regular season when the Rangers win 5-1 over the Ottawa Senators. And with this win, with these 2 points, the New York Rangers have clinched a spot in the 2022 Stanley Cup playoffs. And I am just so elated to say that. Now, I'd like to remind everyone, less than a year ago, Game 53 of last season, Rangers playing the Capitals. Rangers would win, but in the waning moments, Tom Wilson did some Tom Wilson-y things, punching it down Buchnevich in the back of the neck, and then after that happened, a fight starts, throws Panarin down by his head by grabbing his hair, classy move there, and then would get ejected from that game. The next game, the line brawl happens, the 6 fights in the first 5 minutes, all of that nastiness goes down, and then a few days after the initial thing, Rangers start the purge. Head coach David Quinn, gone. General manager, gone. President of, I believe, over 20 years, gone. We bring in Chris Drury to be our new general manager, and then the player purge starts, letting go of some talented players, Buchnevich included, to bring in grit and might, and everyone goes, that's a little weird. And then the thing starts, where people say, Tom Wilson broke the Rangers. And might I just say, if this is what a broken Rangers looks like, I wish we had been broken a long, long time ago. 100 points on the night, and there's still 9 games to go to build on that. We currently are tied for the lead in the Metro. If broken means a juggernaut, I like being broken. Now this is going to be more or less a 2 or 3 taker because I am very tired and I have to be up very early tomorrow. So, the Ottawa Senators would score first, just a beautiful by Watson. Now this was a goal, look, I'm not particularly mad at Igor, I'm not particularly mad at the defense. This was just a perfectly timed assist and a perfectly timed shot to get it past Shesterkin, where he was kind of left a little bit open, but it was just because he came in at the perfect time and the assist was at the perfect time. This was just a beautiful shot as well by Watson. Like, this was such a goal that you're like, I can't be mad. I want to be, but like I can't be mad. And then the Rangers said, okay, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, just rapid fire. Artemi Panarin scores. The puck was just kind of thrown up in the air on a faceoff, and then it trickles over to him, and he goes, hark a puck! And then yeets it on net. That would tie it at 1 in the first period. The second period starts. Andrew Kopp would get a goal. That was a gorgeous pass by Artemi Panarin to set up Andrew Kopp, and he did not miss that one. That was a snipe by Andrew Kopp to make it 2-1. After that, Chris Kreider cruising in would score. Chris Kreider, noted tip-in merchant. Neither of his goals were on tip-ins. These were big boy shots by Chris Kreider tonight to get his 48th goal here to make it 3-1. Ryan Strome would score. That was a really nice goal. Another Artemi Panarin assist on that one. That would make it 4-1, and then Chris Kreider again cruises in with an assist from Vetrano to make it a 5-1 Rangers lead. Again, Kreider with some big boy shots tonight to get to 49 goals. He's nearly guaranteed now to hit the 50 mark. He's only 1 away. I'm not going to take the time to, cut it, but he's hitting 50, and you can't stop him, ladies and gentlemen. What a season by Chris Kreider. Overall tonight for the Rangers, what a game. Just what a game. 22 shots by the Senators. They only had 3 in the first period. They dialed it up from there. But even when they started getting more shots, I believe they did outshoot us in the third period. Let me check that. Yeah, 13-8 in the third. They just didn't feel particularly high danger. Shesterkin made a couple of really nice saves, but there were also a lot of saves that were just easy to bat away, just not dangerous shots. The defense is looking great. They look like they figured it out. Fox and Lingard on the first pair look great. Second pair has looked great for a long while. Justin Braun with Brandon Schneider looks absolutely fantastic. The lines tonight, Kevin Rooney makes his return. Capo Caco makes his return. The first line was looking great. Chris Kreider again scored a pair of goals. I mean, he's just flying around. Vetrano had a point. The third line, everyone had a goal. Artemi Panarin had 3 points. Remember when he was said that contract's going to be an anchor? Yeah, that was fun. But Artemi Panarin, 3 points. He's probably going to hit 100. He's 11 away and still has 9 games, so that's very, very possible for Artemi Panarin. But he had 3 points. Everyone on that line, like I already said, Panarin, Kopp, and Strome had goals. The third line didn't score, but they looked solid. I think Laffy got hit in the face with a puck. He looked a little shook up after that, but for the first while, he looked good. The fourth line, hitting as always. I already mentioned it, but Shesterkin, I mean, didn't have a ton of high-danger shots, but the ones that he did, he fended off pretty darn well. The Rangers just... What a dominant win. And granted, you might say it's the Senators. I would say I don't care. That was still a really, really good win. Like, what a dominant win to lock up your playoff spot. What a statement to drive it into the ground that the Rangers, the Blue Shirts, are back and they look as good as they have in the past decade. I'm not going to say we're going to win the Stanley Cup. I'm not going to say anything like that. I'm not even going to say we're going to make a deep playoff run. Or that we're the best team on paper. But boy, you watch how this team plays. You watch how they are in the media. You watch just genuinely how much fun this team has and how much they adore each other. I don't know how you find a way to win 4 out of 7 against this team in the playoffs. I really think they have a shot to make quite a bit of noise come postseason, which closer than you think. There are 9 games left after this point, and now by clinching your playoff spot, you don't have to worry about it anymore. You can try to work on seeding, certainly. If you want to try to go for first in the Metro, that'd be fun, certainly, but you can rest some players. Igor Shesterkin can get rest and be ready for the playoffs. The first line, if you want to give them some rest, can have it. All our lines can get some rest. I know they've needed it, especially like defensive pairings. Has Trouba missed any games to this point? He's been a rock. And without even having to rest players in games, you got a nice little break. I don't believe we play again until Tuesday. Let me double check that. Yeah, Tuesday. We'll play Carolina at 7 p.m. That's in MSG, but then that's the first game of a back-to-back. But, man, what a win. What a win by the Rangers this evening. We're in. We're in the playoffs. And about a month from now, we're going to be watching playoff hockey for the New York Rangers. That puts a smile on my face. That puts a big, childlike smile on my face to know that. We're there. We're where we need to be. So that's all I've got for the evening. Thank you all so very much for watching. I hope you all have an absolutely fantastic day. And as always, go Rangers.